morning! Welcome to the vlog. Tomorrow morning, early, we leave for Florida. So today will be a getting ready day. We are going to pick up coffee for my sister, and then I need to do a Target run. I need to change the sheets so that we have fresh sheets to come back to. I'm going to do a load of laundry to get those last minute things packed. I need to actually pack. I'll show you my stack of books that I'm planning to read and bring, which I'm so excited for. I haven't had time to read much lately because school was super hectic trying to get enough done that I wouldn't need to worry about it on vacation. So because I was doing so much school, I did not have like any time to read. I think that's everything. So let's go pick up some coffee, drop it off for my sister, and then head to Target. So I made pretty good time. I got the coffee for myself and my sister. I got an oat milk decaf miel. I have my pile of books here to show you what I'm going to be reading on vacation. I bought 3 with a gift card that I got for Christmas to Barnes & Noble. So I went a couple weeks ago and picked these out. I got Wild and Distant Seas by Tara Karr Roberts. It starts kind of based off of Moby Dick, I think, and then follows the women who stay on the mainland. And I have not read Moby Dick, so I don't know if women were actually even included in Moby Dick. I don't think that these were characters in the original story. I think they're like a spin-off idea. But yeah, it follows the women back on the mainland. Yeah, it follows Evangeline and her descendants. So it's a few generations. So I'm excited about that. I like those kinds of stories. And it's not very thick, so this will be a nice beach read. And then I got The Night Circus by Erin Morgenstern. It's about a circus. I think it is a love story, actually. I think it'll be interesting. I like the circus setting. It's usually pretty fun. So then I also got The Starless Sea by Erin Morgenstern, and this one is about something to do with books and stories and ocean and seas and that kind of thing. And those are all things that I love. So I'm excited for this one. It looks very like adventurous and like voyage journey kind of style. So hoping that it goes that direction because I haven't read one like that in a while, I think. So I'm excited for this one. Then I went through my bookshelf and picked out books that I haven't read yet, or I don't think I have. So there are a lot of books on my bookshelf that I may have read a long time ago, may have started, don't really know, don't really remember. I used to get Owl Crate, which is a book box. There are a couple on my bookshelf that I don't think I've read. So the first one is The Luminaries by Susan Dennard. I know I haven't read this one because it was still wrapped in its plastic. Oh, that's cool. It's got a picture on the inside of the dust jacket. Didn't know that because it was still wrapped in plastic, but that's a cool picture. Ooh, and the cover underneath is very pretty. I love the silver. This one is about trials to become a luminary. So this is trial based, which I think should be fun. The Depths is another Owl Crate one that I should check the... Oh, this one also has a picture on the inside of the dust jacket. Interesting. The characters kind of look different between the picture on the dust jacket. So this is the dust jacket. And then they're on the cover of the book too. It sounds like the main character goes to this island and the island has secrets. So that'll be interesting. The rest were just books on my shelf that I either started and didn't finish or just never had time to read. So the first one is The Paper Girl of Paris, which, as you can see, started and didn't finish. I think it's about the descendant, Alice, and that's the main character. She's 16, and I think she's just discovering family secrets and learning about her ancestor. Then I have Whose Body by Dorothy Sayers. I've heard great things about this book. This is detective mystery, and I'm excited to read it on vacation. I think it'll be a very fun vacation book. The Messy Lives of Book People by Phaedra Patrick. I hope I said that right. I like books that are about authors and writers and that kind of publishing, all of that kind of stuff. So I think that this will be fun, good for the beach. Then I have The Lost Jewels by Kirsty Manning. And this is also a dual timeline book. So it's following the historian in current times, and then it tells the story of what happened to the jewels in 1912. This should be interesting. Also kind of mystery, which I think is very funny. I feel like my reading taste is misrepresented by this stack because there's a lot of mystery. But that could also make sense because this is all the books I haven't read off of my shelf. The last book is Liar's Beach by Katie Cotugno? I'm not sure how to say hers either. But Liar's Beach, I'm gonna be on the beach, why not read the beach book? I think this is also mystery. Well, the tagline is Sun, Sand, and Sinister Secrets. So suspense, mystery, probably something like that. I will let you know more when I read it. That is my book stack for Florida. Lots of books. My husband saw the stack and said, "You're bringing all of those?" And I said, yes, I am. I'm going to make some breakfast, do some dishes, change the sheets and do some laundry, and then I will get packing. So let's go make breakfast. Good morning, it's day 2. Yesterday we flew in, got checked in, we got to go for a little walk along the beach. Now, that wasn't till evening though, so it was starting to get chilly by then. But we still got to walk along the beach and hear the ocean and feel the sunshine, and it was wonderful. Today we're gonna go to the Siesta farmers market, which should be super fun. I'm gonna get a coffee. I think Cam wants to get an orange from Florida. And I don't think we really have plans for the rest of the day. So I'm probably gonna read another book and we'll go from there. else is at the beach right now. We walked to the Siesta Key Farmers Market this morning and I got coffee from, I think it's called 85 Drips. It was just a caramel latte with oat milk, but really yummy. Great way to start the morning. Cam got a fresh orange from the farmer's market. Delicious. We've been on the beach for probably close to an hour now. I've been reading The Paper Girl of Paris, I think is the name of it. I don't have it in front of me and now I'm forgetting the title. I'm about 100 some pages in, enjoying that. Might finish that this afternoon, depends on whether we go for a walk on the beach or not. I think we don't have plans for dinner right now. It's just gonna be find what's available. So, been a great day so far, getting lots of sunshine, so many layers of sunscreen, and I'm gonna walk back to the beach. This morning we took a walk down the beach, which was beautiful. There's something so just grounding about the ocean first thing in the morning and that view and the sounds, the feel of your feet in the sand. It's just so calming. I love it so much. After our beach walk, we walked to a coffee shop downtown Siesta Key called, I think it's just called the Bean Coffee House. I got a coconut mocha iced with oat milk, which was very yummy. I think Cam got an Arnold Palmer, which he also said was great. So we will likely be going back there because it's gives very local coffee shop vibes. My favorite kind of coffee shop. So that was wonderful. And then we walked back to our rental and drove to St. Armand Circle. We just got lunch at the daiquiri deck and then walked through some of the shops, all of which are very pretty and I love a lot of their things, but a little out of my budget to actually get. So we mostly just look. After St. Armand Circle, we came back and went to the beach and I've been reading The Lost Jewels. Started that, I think I got about halfway through while we were on the beach. So far I have been great with the sunscreen. Have just like barely burned at the tip of my nose. But other than that, I've been good. So, hoping that I can stay on top of it. And I think we're gonna go do a little swimming in the pool. So, I'll talk to you later. This morning, we did a beach walk for the sunrise again, which was beautiful. After the beach walk, we went downtown and got breakfast. I think it's called Bonjour Cafe. It's a French brunch breakfast place. So we got buy one, get one mimosas, and I got croque madame, and Cam got a quiche Lorraine. We want to go back because they had dessert menus with dessert crepes, and those sounded delicious. So I think we'll probably go back there. After that, we kind of just went for a walk along Siesta Key. We got coffee at Mojo Rising, which is connected to Gilligan's, and yummy coffee. I got a monkey mocha, which I don't think actually had chocolate in it. It said it was caramel and banana, but they called it a monkey mocha, so I don't really know. Maybe it was caramel, banana, and chocolate. I'm not entirely sure. On the menu, it just said caramel and banana, but that's what I got. Cam didn't get anything from there, but then we took a slightly different way back so we could walk through some of the suburbs of Siesta Key. And it was cool to see some of the houses and the other condos and places. All the buildings are so pretty with different colors and different kind of architecture than we can have because of snow. So it's fun to walk the streets and see all of that. we came back here and I finished The Lost Jewels. I enjoyed the story, it was entertaining, it was fun to read on vacation. It wasn't anything that I would say like, absolutely yes, you need to read this book. It's a fun read if you're looking for something to just pass the time. I don't know which book I'm gonna be starting next. Actually, we're gonna go down to the pool, so I'm gonna change and then we're gonna go sit down there, and I don't think I want to start one of the fantasy ones. I think I want to do another like littler one, but I don't know if I want to do The Messy Lives of Book People or Wild and Distant Seas. I'm worried Wild and Distant Seas is gonna be sad, so I don't know if I want to start that one right now because I don't think I need sad. Maybe I'll do The Messy Lives of Book People. We will see. This morning we walked down to the end of Siesta Key Beach, just about, and then got coffee and breakfast at the local bean coffee house is what it's called. They have bialys, which are kind of like a bagel, but not. Their sign specifically says not a bagel. I had a cheese one with strawberry jelly and cream cheese. Delicious. Fantastic. Loved it. And then just a caramel latte. But yesterday I finished Wild and Distant Seas. I appreciated the writing and I thought it was very interesting. This afternoon we're going to go down by the pool. So I'm gonna start, I think, The Messy Lives of Book People. I really have no idea what this one's about. I don't remember getting it. So we'll see how that goes. So I started Liar's Speech, but it was a tad melodramatic for me, and I don't think that I'm really into the kind of story that it was starting to tell. If I read the rest of the books, maybe I'll pick it back up, but it's not really the right feel that I'm going for right now. So I think I'm gonna journal a little bit, and then I might start The Depths, which also is a little more mystery, a little darker than the other stuff I've been reading, but I think less of the melodramatic, like angsty teenager vibe, I hope. We'll see. This morning, what did we do this morning? This morning we just had breakfast in town, very yummy. And then we did mini golf, which was a blast. I won. I won for our family, but from his extended family, his uncle won. So I wasn't the true winner, but I did win for the 4 of us. When we got back, they went to the pool and I just sat next to the pool and read. I finished The Depths. I enjoyed it. It was a good story to read by the pool, but it wasn't anything amazing. Tonight, I don't think we really have plans, so we'll probably just find dinner, hang out on the beach, hang out by the pool. I think that's kind of gonna be the general vibe. Everyone else is out walking right now. I wanted to finish my book, so I stayed, but I have Gam's phone, so we'll see when he comes back or where he is. I don't know. It is our last day in Florida. We leave tomorrow morning to head back home. It has been a wonderful vacation. This morning we had breakfast just at the local bean cafe, coffee house, something like that. I got cold brew, which was very yummy. Then we came back and we hung out in the pool for a while. Just did some swimming around and chatting, and that was really nice. And then we just had leftovers for lunch, and we've been on the beach for the last couple hours, I'd say. Now I'm reading the Luminaries. I started that on the beach, but I'm gonna read for the afternoon. I think we're doing an Italian place for dinner tonight, which I'm excited for pasta. And probably more time in the pool. Gotta pack everything tonight, and then hopefully tomorrow we'll be doing an early morning beach walk for our last morning in Florida.
Like to thank you for choosing to travel with us today.